I clearly made some people mad with my video on Tuesday, which I honestly can't say I didn't expect. I honestly thought more people would be mad about the straight up fucking stat shaming than the mods, but whatever. I also got one super funny one that, like, when I read it, I literally laughed, like, just straight up laughed for like a solid minute. And there's one guy trying to tell me about like how you can hover over ships and see those parameters like it's something I didn't know, but it literally says right there. Oh my god, hold on. It literally says right there that for each parameter, the most effective values are displayed, and you're basically trying to tell me that, oh, you can just look at the thing and see if it's a radar or not. It shows the consumables that can be in the slot, not the consumables that are in the slot. So this Salem, for example, could be a radar or a hydro Salem, or just pretending that this was a Minotaur. That could be a smoke or a radar Minotaur. Now, for your teammates, it does show accurate information, but it does not for enemies. And I just basically had someone tell me like, "Oh, just look at the thing, and you can see that whether it's a smoke or radar." And I'm like, "No, you can't." So that was really funny because it's amusing to see people try and correct me when they don't know, when they themselves have not verified that the information that they're trying to correct me with is itself correct. So, that was always funny. Enough of that, though. I just wanted to share that little laugh with you all. Malta, Carrier, probable radar in the Salem. Shima, Daring, Holland, and Akazuki for destroyers. And the U-2501 to piss me off. There's the Salem. This Shimato is probably going to get, hopefully no, I don't think he's going to get dev struck. He's going to go outside the detector. Oh, actually, is he going to turn in? Here comes the planes, because of course there would be. Alright. Oh, here comes the no, I think it looks like he recalled those. There we go. There's a Cyclone. That's always fun. Holland and Akazuki. Both of those are out of torpedo range. I mean, I was really more concerned about torpedo range on the Akazuki, just so I can launch torpedoes at his smoke should he decide to, but I don't believe he's going to. Oh, no, he is. Alright, we're just gonna have to kite away from this. We're not going. Our gun bloom's not gonna go back down in time for this Malta, for us to be dark from this Malta, so we don't really lose anything by keeping our AA guns on him. Of course, he's gonna come for me because, of course, he would. Best drop of 2024. Turn off our AA and hopefully he's gonna go away. No, he's not going to. Alright. Looks like he's going for the Khabarovs there, actually. Which is fine. There's a smoke screen over there. We know it's not the Akazuki and it's not the Holland. Looks like it, well, it could be the Shima. The Shima was only spotted like about a minute, 30 seconds prior, which he could have rotated back over from where he was last spotted over to the Salem in that period of time. There is that Salem in the smoke. Based on the size of that smoke, it does look to be a Shima smoke. A Daring smoke I do not think would be that large. That Salem is still in there, which is annoying. You get hard spotted here. by the Daring. Hopefully, okay, yep, he does smoke up here, so I'm able to go dark. Is that Daring was the one spotted me, so as soon as he smoked up and broke that line of sight, we were good to go. I'm gonna see if we can try and blind fire him. Looks like he's reversing. It would be funny if he's trying to dodge blind fire and then accelerates into Torps. Does not look like it's gonna happen though. Unlucky. Makabarovsk is being spotted though. Halland and Akizuki most likely are the ones in C. There's that Salem again. And those actually look like Shima Torps just based on the quantity. Those are 3 racks of 5, so it looks like the Shima did end up coming over here. That Salem is going to be really annoying to deal with. And there's the Daring. Get some more blind fire on him. Couple good hits. Actually, several good hits. Do also get pretty lucky here that Shima's out of the gun range as well. And this is also exactly why I run no range modifiers on Marceau. So you can just blind fire smoked up destroyers with basically... Ooh, that Salem just got wrecked. But it does open up a lot of avenue for playing concealment games. Even with enemy destroyers, despite your high detection range, if you can try and isolate one of them and pick a fight with one destroyer, with the others being either blocking line of sight or out of gun range, which is a lot easier with the shorter gun range, you can pick very good fights with relatively safe disengages as well, because no destroyer like a Daring wants to fight a Marceau head on, because you're just gonna fucking die because it is a Marceau that you're fighting. So most destroyers that have a smoke will smoke up against you, and if you have that short gun range, and ideally, like, obviously this is not always going to happen. You're not always just going to have the perfect scenario for you to fire from stealth trying to blind fire an enemy destroyer, but it does become a lot easier with the 11.5 range. And then on top of that, trying to shoot anything beyond the 11.5 kilometer range anyway is just impractical. It's not impossible. With practice, it is something that you can get good at, but by and large, 11.5 is enough. And I honestly prefer the arcs of the Marceau more than the Kleber, because it does also lend itself to being able to farm from behind islands a lot easier. We are also hard spotted right here, and that is going to be the Halland. And it's not the Halland spotting us right here. Oh, no, that's just the ARP Yamato. Okay. Of course, there's the Schlieffen. And that's going to be super annoying to deal with. Imagine having to use, like, your brain to play the game. Imagine playing a ship that doesn't play the game for you. Alright, Halland. Full health Halland versus a or about a 1/3 health Marceau that is also getting griefed by a carrier. Looks like it's the I want to say the Shimanto in that. No, that's the Shima in the smoke. Cyclone's about to pop up. We love French saturation, by the way. Turn off our AA. Make that carrier have to work a little bit harder to try and spot us. And basically, the goal here is just to force that carrier to panic drop if he's going to try and come back for me. I could also just go and try and chill near the AA of my friendly incomparable, but at this point, the game is basically won, so it's whatever. I don't know, I can't even... Hold on. Can I see some people? No, I can't see whatever dented builds people are running anymore. Because they're out of the render range. That is a smoke Khabarovsk, though. There's also probably going to be some battleships pushing in through sea at some point in the near future. Looks like that carrier is going to try and blind drop the Khabarovsk. The Khabarovsk did get spotted there momentarily, which I'm actually not sure exactly by what that was. The only way that... There's no Hydro left on their team. The only way that Khabarovsk could be spotted is if he's getting spotted either by planes or by the Shima that's out of... because he's out of his smoke. Yamato is, in fact, pushing in. Those torpedoes actually are looking fairly decent. Only one. A little disappointing, not gonna lie. I was really hoping it was gonna get a little more than that, but it's whatever. It'll be fine. Yamato looks like he's not gonna be pushing into visual range. So kind of try and have to use our mini-map to aim here. Or we're just gonna get spotted by planes. Or, okay, and then the game's just gonna end. Alright. Not the greatest game, but it's another one of those games of just one team getting rolled because most of their players are stupid. I mean, like, come on, 800 XP, then it goes down to 7, then 6. Most of their team, like over half of their team, didn't even break 600 base XP, including a submarine that has that baked in base XP modifier, which is, I'm not even going to get into how stupid that is, but I mean, like, okay. The two ARP Yamatos that kind of sat above sea playing grab ass the majority of the game, placed at the very top, and that's after they just sat in their spawn above sea playing grab ass for most of the game and then pushing in when the cyclone hit and then getting farmed. I mean, big rip to those guys, but whatever. Fun little game, decent little game, but fuck, I am tired. Okay. I think I've said pretty much everything that I have to say, so I'll see you on stream tomorrow.